Welcome to newlytrading.com. News on some of the newest publicly traded companies on the TSXV, OTC, and on the CSE exchanges. Newly Trading is brought to you by thenewswire.com, the most affordable newswire service in North America. Get started with your free trial. Today we're talking with Larry Scheffler, co-CEO of Planet 13 Holdings, Inc. Their trading symbol is PLTH on the CSE exchange. Larry, let's maybe start with you giving us a little history on Planet 13 Holdings and the genesis of that whole of the whole company.
Okay, well, we started thinking about this in 2014. Of course, we applied for our first license, medical, in 2015. We then, my partner and I, opened in 2016, and July of 2017, recreational. We sold our first recreational cannabis as it was licensed by the state. My partner and I met on the city council in Henderson. I was city councilman. He was mayor. We became close friends. He was my attorney for 25 years and did a few of the real estate deals together besides, and we decided to do this together. Decided to go public with some help from the gentleman at founders of Canada Royalty.
Well, Planet 13 is in the cannabis space, which is, a very popular but crowded space in the public markets these days. But Planet 13 has taken an approach that's a little bit innovative, starting with your dispensary concept in Las Vegas, a massive project. Can you talk a little bit about that initiative and the company's overall strategy in moving forward?
Yes, we opened our first dispensary about 5 miles southwest of Mandalay Bay. We immediately realized, of course, after we got in there, that we needed to be closer to the Strip to go after the 55 million visitors coming to our town, of course, as the entertainment capital of the world. We scouted out. It took us a year to find our new location as close as we could to the Strip. We did the research on finding out that there was actually a donut hole that the gaming overlay went around. You cannot be in the gaming overlay for the Las Vegas Strip. It's typically a mile either side of the Strip. This is only 2,500 feet from the Strip because of the donut hole and zoning going around it because it was industrial. We're able to find a 112,000 square foot building that was the old Coors distributing building that was vacant, and convinced the landlord that had it that would work great with us. So we've got 112,000 square feet. Our first phase is 40,000 square feet. And how we differentiate ourselves from everybody else that is kind of alike is we're creating an entertainment destination, which is what Vegas is all about. So we have a giant water feature, 18 feet tall globe when you first walk up to the site. We have interactive flowers on the roof, 13 of them called lotus flowers that light up at night. And there are displays next to the water feature that allow you to interact with flowers and turn them on and off, the customers, with the sound of the music. Then as you come into the grand hallway, there's a 10-foot by 16-foot interactive floor that we brought over from England. It looks like a giant iPad that's interactive with the customers. And then, of course, as you go down this grand hallway, and it really looks like something out of a 4 or 5 star hotel on how we did it with decorating and design. You then make a right and go through turnstiles into a 15,000 square foot dispensary with 25-foot ceilings, and then once every 30 minutes, a 5 3-foot orbs in diameter go out and do a air show for you with lights and color and go to music while you're shopping down below.
This is the first project of this scope that I've heard of that incorporates entertainment along with a massive dispensary. Are you guys unique in this space?
We think we're unique in the world in this space. We haven't heard of anybody else doing this. And this is just our first phase. We have 72,000 more square feet in this building that we're currently working on right now, which encompasses a very high-end coffee shop, a tasting room for about 2,000 square feet, 2,000 square foot merchandise area, a 14,000 square foot extraction facility behind glass because that's what the tourists like to see, what is going on behind glass. How does it work?
So we should note that you're a vertically integrated company in the cannabis space, but this entertainment component, I think, is quite unique. What are the next steps for Planet 13? I'm assuming some kind of push out.
Yeah, absolutely. As you realize, we had the convention here about 3 weeks ago for the cannabis in Las Vegas, and a lot of people came through. And once you actually see it, it's hard to explain till you see it. They saw our vision. So we're getting a lot of requests on even joint ventures in Florida, in Massachusetts, in Wisconsin, in Michigan, in California. So we're analyzing all of those. We're happy that everybody reached out to us. We're kind of looking at what works best for us, but we definitely want to move forward and take our vision. Now, it won't be as large as it is here because, of course, this is Vegas and every entity is different. But we want to be 2 or 3 levels above what our competitors are in those prospective cities. But so we want to have a type of a destination, but it's got to blend into the fabric of that city and that location.
Well, we'll certainly be keeping an eye on Planet 13, and I guess if they'd like more information, they can go directly to your website, planet13holdings.com. Larry, thanks for your time, and all the best in the future. We've been talking with Larry Scheffler, co-CEO of Planet 13 Holdings, Inc. Their trading symbol is PLTH on the CSE exchange. That's it for this episode of NewlyTrading.com, the podcast. News on some of the newest publicly traded companies on the TSXV, OTC, and on the CSE exchanges. Newly Trading is brought to you by TheNewsWire.com, the most affordable newswire service in North America. Get started with your free trial. NewlyTrading.com and this podcast are solely intended for information purposes. If you're considering investing in securities, always consult a professional advisor. I'm Jim Ripley.